guys, welcome back to my channel, A Little Extra Lucky. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 different activities that we are currently working on right now with AJ that our physical therapist gave to us that all have to do with gross motor skills and gross motor development. At this very moment while I'm filming this, AJ just turned 1 year old. And some of the things that AJ's been doing gross motor skill wise is that he has been crawling. He started to crawl a little bit in October, but fully in November. He's been pulling up to a stand successfully and also transitioning very well and cruising pretty well. But from our last physical therapist session about 2 weeks ago, she gave us 4 activities that she really wanted us to focus on every single day that she said were gonna help strengthen his glutes and his legs and just all together and his core, which in turn are going to help him be able to stand unassisted and also help him eventually learn to walk. Being able to stand unassisted and being able to walk are both huge milestones. So we know it's gonna take him a little bit longer and we just have to help him and help strengthen those glutes and his lower back and everything and his core in order to help him be able to successfully do that. So if you'd like to see the 4 new activities that we are currently working on with AJ daily in order to help strengthen that core and get those legs and the glutes really strong so that he'll be able to stand unassisted and be able to eventually walk on his own, just keep on watching.
All right, so the first activity that our physical therapist really wants us to work on is cruising. And basically she said she wants us to have him cruise everywhere. So what we did is we pulled down the cushions from the couch and we'll start him on one end, and then we'll put some of his favorite toys on the other end, so to get his attention and to make him want to cruise over. So as you can see, we use Baby Shark and some of his other favorite toys. And then once he gets to that side, we move another toy all the way to the other side and to get him to cruise in that direction. So they just want us to have him cruise in both directions, to the right and to the left. So here for activity number 2, we are doing the standing while playing with Squigz activity. So what he's doing here is, if you've never heard of the Fat Brain Squig toys, definitely recommend them. They are really good and they really stick really quite well. So what we're doing here is you can either stand at a mirror like we're doing, or you can stand at like a sliding glass door, put the little Squigz up there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him stand, and with one hand, he's going to be grabbing onto one of the Squigz, and he's just going to really be focusing on weight shifting. So while he's holding onto one hand, he's putting weight on the other leg, and then vice versa. So the goal is just to get him to practice that weight shifting and playing with toys. So activity number 3 is practicing some more standing. So what our physical therapist is having us do is she's having him stand up against a couch to kind of help support him. And I have a toy right in front of him, up in his hand so he can reach it. And all I'm doing is I'm just holding it and having him play. And he is really focusing on his balancing and just putting more weight on his legs and just getting him used to the standing. Activity number 4 has to do again with cruising, but this time instead of just going from right to left or left to right, we are using the activity table and our sectional, and we want him to be able to cruise from corner to corner. The way that I'm doing this is by getting a toy that he really likes, so to help motivate him to get to that corner and to turn that corner. And the other thing she wants us to focus on is cruising between the couch and the activity table. So being able to transition from one spot to the next. Another thing we've been also working on that I wanted to mention is having him cruise all the way around the activity table, all the way around the corners. And since this video, with all the practice, he has been doing such a great job. And as you can see, my hands were also around his hip area, and then my 2 thumbs were putting pressure on his buttocks and pushing in a little bit. And what that's doing is that's helping him bend his knees instead of locking them straight. And so he kind of has that slight bend that we naturally have.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed learning 4 new activities that you could possibly work on with your child if they're at that same stage of trying to learn to stand unassisted and being able to learn to walk. If you have any questions or you just want to connect, please comment down below. I would love to connect with you and chat with you some more. Remember, this channel is about all the things that have to do with the development of a baby and all the things that we're learning along the way about Down syndrome and all the things that we have learned in order to help our AJ succeed. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video.